Welcome back to Moments of Love. Today's story is W is for Water. In a seaside village where the tide ruled more than time, there lived two families, one on the cliffs and one on the docks, the Marins and the Delcros. The Marins were fishermen, tough, sun-worn, salt-blooded. Their hands knew nets and storms. Their hearts beat with the tide. The Delcros owned the shipyard, wealthy, proud, land-rooted. Their lives were timber and trade. Their feet rarely touched the waves. And between them, a long history of bitterness, old arguments over land, accusations about stolen catch, lawsuits, fences, bad blood passed down like heirlooms. So when Luca Marin met Elia Delcro by the lighthouse, it was supposed to be nothing, just a glance, just a shared moment as a wave crashed below them. But like water, love finds a way. They began to meet, there, in secret, each Sunday at dusk between the rocks and tide pools. Luca would bring a jar of his mother's soup. Elia would bring a folded paper crane, always left behind on the rocks. They never spoke of their families. Only poetry, stories, dreams. She wanted to be a marine biologist. He wanted to build boats that could ride out anything. They were soulmates in hiding. A Juliet and Romeo, minus the dagger and poison. But secrets don't stay secret forever. One night, a storm rolled in early, and Luca didn't return home. The Marines panicked, blamed the Delcros. The Delcros blamed right back. And while the parents fought with old grudges and loud voices, Elia took a boat into the dark. She found Luca clinging to a floating plank, cold but alive. The waves had pulled him too far while he waited for her. She hauled him in and rowed him back to shore herself, through rain and wind and rising water. When they returned to the dock, soaked and shivering, both families were waiting. The silence that followed was deep and raw. And then Luca said one word through chattering teeth, "Elia." And Elia took his hand, unshaking, and said, "We love each other. That's it." You see, water divides, but it also connects. Rivers cut through mountains, oceans meet shores, and sometimes storms wash away what's been built too high for too long. In time, the Marines and the Delcros came together. Not easily, not quickly, but with the slow honesty of people learning to see beyond their past. Luca built boats. Elia studied whales. And every year, on the night of that storm, they left paper cranes at the lighthouse for the tide to carry. A quiet tribute to the love that crossed the current. Thanks for listening. I'm KG Heartstopper, and always remember, you matter, you mean something. Go be kind.